so please, dear Lord, let this let this work. Because everything so far seems to be going okay. Don't want to jinx it, but so far, so far, fingers crossed, everybody. All right, there we go. Oh, I should probably do something. I'm not auto fighting anymore. Actually, I'll auto fight. Who cares? Hey there, hi there, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope you all are doing well. Welcome to the festivities. I was not originally planning on streaming tonight because my internet has been tanking all day up until about half an hour ago. So I figured, what the heck, let's go for it, see how long it lasts, and, make the most of it. Hope the week has found you guys well here. I know that's finally week's end. Hope the weekend is bright and cheery one for you guys here coming up. Tonight's festivities is doing 100% completion of week 4 of Boss Rush. I have not looked at any of it. I haven't gone in, haven't done any of it, so I've got no idea what to expect. I'm going to be going in blind, and we'll have some fun. So that is the latest and greatest. I want to take a moment, though, and welcome the latest subs to the channel. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for finding the channel in the depths of the YouTubes. Cheers, I'm digging the videos I put out so far. And interested in the videos yet to come. Plenty of cool stuff already uploaded into YouTube that's going to be airing here in the next few days, and plenty of stuff in the editing bay. So, all these good things coming up. Now I realize that I'm in the middle of a quest right here. Probably should have done this before I went live, but you know, what the heck, right? But wrap this up quick and then dive straight away into week 4 and go from there. But off the top, what's up, AC? How you doing, bud? Good to see you. Happy Saturday to you. Yashis, always a pleasure, and Matt Murdoch. What's up? How you doing, fellas? AC says, watch out for the man thing. Well, cheers. Cheers on that heads up. That guy's always a pain in the butt to fight even on a good day, so I can't imagine what he's going to be like with all his extra spicy nodes on top of it. So, fun times. I did see that there was an Elsa in here, so I'm going to be wanting to bring a mutant for sure, just to keep that simple. And then see who else really there even is. Guido, hello, hello. Guido says he hates the man thing. Well, you know, it's not for everybody, Guido. But I'm sure that there are some people who enjoyed the fight. The fight, of course. Elsa's first up. Awesome. To take her out straight away. It's getting through. There we go. Ghost Rider, easy peasy. Easy peasy. I'm just trying to make sure I stay on top of the monthly event, because I know with everything else going on, it's gonna fall by the wayside. Got too many cool things coming down the pipe still. Alright, so let's see, where is it at? Side event, right? Yeah. Alright, so we got Doom, Reed, Elsa, Surfer, another freaking Surfer, Gilly, who's so much fun, and that man thing. So, alright, start off with the hardest one there. Definitely gonna want to bring Elsa for sure. See, the other thing that's tough about all this too is that a lot of champs are tied up in with AQ and... Well, with AQ, there's no AW going on right now. That's right. Let's roll with this. For me, all of the weeks seem to be fairly on par. I think week 1 was the most challenging for me, but the last 3 weeks have all had their balance of kind of annoying stuff and kind of stuff. Alright, so Mixed Master. Probably should have brought Archangel. Man Thing. Yeah, so I figured there'd be Nano Plague. Don't want to bring bots. Just have to deal with the Power Flood, basically. Gilly. Interesting. Power Thief, that's new. I like that. Prey on the Weak. They put that specifically there to counter Elsa and a couple select other skill champs. Those clowns. Alright, well. What the heck? Let's go for it, right? Silence! How are you, my friend? Good to see you tonight. Good to see you tonight. Thank you for the sub. Thank you very much. Glad to have you. Yeah, Guido, I'd say that too. That was the best thing to come out of the showdown, is really getting a feel for dexing that special too. Alright, so I just gotta watch out for the Mixed Master. Silence says, dang. What are your champions? Only got 6 4-stars. Well, I mean, that's part of it. Is that, for me, I have been playing since the start, and also have been extremely disgustingly lucky. That's what I have to chalk it up to. It's just being so freaking lucky with my pulls. There we go. There's the Mixed Master. Yeah. Love it. Actually, no, I should probably back out because Omega was my Man Thing encounter. Well, one of them at least. We could try with Torch, but... Come on. Good, good. Give me them charges. Come on. Now, if you could kindly... Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And we'll just, you know, keep rolling with that. Dolphin, maybe, AC. Maybe. Josh says, check out that clairvoyant. I guess. When the game came out? The game came out about 5 years ago. It's going to be the 6th-year anniversary come December. But stick with it, bud. Stick with it. Alright, so let's do this. And just hopefully melt the dude before those pustules really start adding up. Yo, what up, PC? Always a pleasure. Well, AC, the other part of it, though, too, is that I don't rank up champs like Daredevil, so there is that, too. I'm playing, bud, I'm playing. That's right. Come on, special me, dude. Thank you. Come on. Come on. like that. I don't like that at all. Come on, dude. Thank you. Dang. I mean, served his purpose. He got through most of them. So I'll take that. Niranjan, how are ya? I do. It's been a while. But how have you been? Happy Friday. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the festivities. There we go. PC. You're too hard on yourself. Too hard on yourself. Well, chat is always I'll say this. Chat and getting to chat with you guys is always the highlight of doing the live streams. I say that at the end of every live stream, and as hokey as it sounds, it's absolutely true. So I do not fault you there. So basically, I just can't miss here. Well, of course, first hit in, she gets her freaking Digicloak. Let's just add a couple charges. There we go, and this should do it. Sparkles for the win. Yo, Man Falcon, always a pleasure. Happy Friday. Yeah, Silence, that is absolutely right. You get that, you get a Man-Thing out of the daily login. The other thing to know about that too, though, Silence, just a fair warning, fair heads up, is that you've got about as good a chance as pulling a featured champ out of a regular like FGMC featured crystal as you do pulling the 4-star out of those logins. It's ridiculously small, percentage-wise. It's like 5% or less, something like that. Hey, Swag, always a pleasure. Good to see you, bud. Good to see you. Alright, so I just need to pay attention to this fight, because he's going to be gaining power like crazy. There we go. There's the evade. Wonderful. Come on, dude. Well, come on, dude. There we go. Now he's got the cold snap. Don't need to worry about that anymore. Get the second cold snap on there and just not worry about that anymore. Can I bait out a... Thank you. Pew, 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 pew. Get out of here, dude. Yeah, there we go. In the bin. Science says, I got 4-star Daredevil. Who's not even... well, Daredevil used to be good. He still is good. He still has the easiest evasion mechanic in the game once he's awoken at max sig. And I do hope that they wind up buffing him, because he's my personal favorite character in the Marvel universe. So, hopefully. So... Interesting. Interesting. I should be around tomorrow night about the same time as I stream, if that works for you, AC. I know it's super early in the morning for you, but would you be alright doing it that way? Because I'm definitely down. And sorry it hasn't been working out so far. Either that or super early in the morning my time. Come on. There we go. Get that shock off me. Come on, dude. Thank you. There we go. Got a multiplier. Get some of those debuffs going. There we go. Beautiful. That's a super clean Doom fight right there. And what do we got here? Cool. Get the dot bonus. Well, Falcon's always good to have no major complaints. Yeah, Silence. Well, you and me both, bud. You and me both. So Agatha just pulled X23 today. Any good? Yeah, she's not bad. She's got a pretty reliable regen, which is nice. Not the best regen, but a reliable one. And in this game, the reliable ones are oftentimes the best. So yeah, it's a good pull. Yeah, very serviceable. Yo, what up, Tom Higgins? Always a pleasure, my friend. Good to see you. Happy Friday. Really, they gave this guy Rich Get Richer again. And Life Cycle. That's fun. Alright, well, let's doom slap him around a bit, huh? Harshith, how are ya? I didn't know I was streaming either, bud. Up until about a half hour before. Like I said, my internet's been all over the place today. Come on, dude. Actually, I don't care. I'm Dr. Doom. Give me that power. Give me that power again, dude. Yeah. Well. Yeah, there's that special too. I'll take that. I'll take this. But my internet's been all over the place. So, like half an hour ago, I saw that it was exactly where it needed to be, and I'm like, you know what? Heck with it. Let's do it. Let's just stream for as long as the game will let me, and go from there. And so far, it seems to be working out okay. I don't want to jinx it too much, but it's looking like. Actually, that's perfect. Oh, that's right. He doesn't take incinerate damage. Son of a gun. No matter. Get out of here. Life cycles down. This should do it. Yeah, beautiful. So I wound up getting through the hardest difficulty, which is the flashiest. So if nothing else, got that much in the bin. 6,000. That's fantastic. Awesome. Plus I got the cool shades to match. Isis says, what time is it for me now? About 8 p.m. local time. So morning for me would be, about 12 hours from now. So whatever that is for you, 5 in the afternoon-ish. But whatever 12 hours is ahead for you, possibly. Hit me up on the Discord, dude. Cheers, Tom. Sorry, I'm catching up on chat. Silent says, do I know the game Injustice? I've seen it. I played it right when it came out, and it was interesting, and I really liked it. The thing is, I I don't have the time to juggle it because as much of a fun game as it is, especially with like the Marvel v Capcom tagging system that game has, I frankly I don't have the time to grind out that game and this game. So I had a lot of fun with it. I definitely think the graphics are a little bit better than this one, which is really nice for a free-to-play game. But you know, I was already a couple years invested in this one, so I was like, I'll stick with this. Dang, Tom, 5-star Doom Awakening. That's huge. From a legendary. Heck yeah. That is awesome. Big congrats. How are you liking that extra shock damage now? And if you wind up pairing him up with Squirrel Girl, we've got a fantastic synergy where she boosts the damage that shock does. So, very cool. AC, yeah. Quite potentially, yeah. Naranjan says, should I rank 5-star Doom, Sparkles, or Sparky? That's tough. Right now I'm torn between either Doom or Sparkles. Doom is better prestige-wise. Sparkles has better survivability. So I think it really just depends on the rest of your roster. If you don't have a good power control champion, then rank up Dr. Doom. If you do have a good power control champion who's also ranked up, then go with Sparkles first. Just because that indestructible that she gets from being awakened is immensely useful for dealing with a lot of the fun and interactive nodes in the game. Metal characters, huh? Interesting. Like metal in that they've like the hashtag metal that they have in this game, or I forget how those champs interact like that. Then yeah, Naranjan, then Doom is really solid too. I second AC. No one should be talking smack about Mordo. Mordo is so friggin' much fun to play. And for whatever reason, at low sig, like anywhere between sig 20 and sig 60, he's one of the highest ranking prestige rank 2 6-star champs in the game. True story. I mean, as soon as you start getting into like sig 100, 150, sig 200, it evens out. But at early sigs, for whatever reason, yeah, his prestige is huge. Well, Doom is like, what, the second highest prestige champ in the game, I think, right behind Silver Surfer. So yeah, I mean, it goes pretty far. All right, see what we got here. Oh, nice. Very nice. I mean, that's an interesting thing, an interesting mechanic from the jug, indeed, dude. Which is really cool because I think this game really needs to introduce something like that. You know, like they keep trying to introduce new debuffs, new abilities. Like they've got Rupture right now, stuff like that, and it's like, I mean, that's cool, but it's nominally different than what already exists. I mean, you need like it would be fun to have like a big meta game change, something like that, you know? And I would rather have that than like a 7-star character. Niranjan says, does Doom need to be awakened? No. Doom is 90% monster unawakened. That extra 10% is just the icing on the cake. It's just the cherry on top. It's a really nice to have thing. And you need it for him to be a prestige monster, but as far as like his actual kit goes, no, you don't need it. Nice to have, but you don't need it. Alrighty, let's see what we've got here. So we're on the third difficulty here. Moving right along. If I give Doom my 2 generic 5-star Sig Stones, he could overtake 5-star. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's weird, dude. AC, it's really weird. Like, it's kind of cool, but like I don't see it that way as like a flex or anything like that. Because everybody starts the game at some point, you know. And then yeah, it's not fair to compare someone who's, you know, who hasn't been playing that long or hasn't been playing as hard as I have for as long. You know, it'd be like comparing a rookie to a pro for sports. Not saying that I'm a pro or the person in question is a rookie, but just, you know, apples and oranges. The sunglasses silence are a key to get you into the final week, which is pitting all these guys all at once against you in one sitting, which is pretty cool. I gotta look at it though. I think the grand prize for that boss rush is a 10% tier 5 CC selector, which is pretty cool. You got some extra bits and bobs and stuff, which is always nice, but it's the selector I think that most people are the most excited about. Maybe it was nullified? Niranjan? Maybe it was nullified? And no. No, because unfortunately they've tailored the game in such a way where you can't, in most cases, you can't spam a special attack or an attack in general just to win the game. Like, rarely you can, but in most cases, no. Maybe Niranjan, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Well, I don't think the final boss rush will be any more garbage than the the main Silver Surfer Summoner event. Plus the prizes are a lot better. My opinion, though. And very cool. Congrats on getting parry and dexterity. Those are like the 2 most essential things you need to get in the game. So, yeah, dude, you're well on your way. You are well on your way. See, they give her Mixmaster back? No. Just special 2 bias. I mean, that all having been said, I'm not really looking forward to... Well, I don't know. We'll see. I have a wait-and-see bit It could be a lot of fun. It could be. We haven't had a big gauntlet like that in a long while. And the old ones used to be pretty fun. Challenging, but fun. So we'll see. It just depends on what kind of like fun and interactive nodes they've got tacked on with everything else. It is, but I think for a lot of the fights too, some of the nodes and counters to them overlap. You know, like don't get me wrong, it's really tailored to people who have like a perfect roster, which is really unfair. Because I mean, if you've got your immune champs and you've got your power control champs and stuff like that, that should take care of most of stuff for you, you know. But I mean, that again, that all having been said, it's gonna be a push. It is gonna be a push. Science says, do I have every champion in the game? Not quite. I don't have Thanos, and I don't have a Weapon X Wolverine. But everybody else I've got at least one variation of, whether it's like a 2-star or 3 or 4 or whatever. And what character do I want the most? That's tough. Probably either an Awakening on my 6-star Captain Marvel here, or 6-star Thing maybe? The thing with Thing, though, is that, like, he's a huge ramp-up champ. You gotta get him once. Then you gotta awaken him. Then you gotta put a whole bunch of Sig Stones on him. And then you gotta rank him up. Like, it's a lot of stuff. Oh, I didn't know the special attack could hit him. Doink. Doink. Come on, dude. Come on. Thank you. Beautiful. Hey, Swag, to each their own. To each their own. I would have enjoyed that fight a lot more if there was more than just one perfect counter, you know? Because Medusa's fun, but there are just too many annoying things to deal with. And you can handle the cold snap and all that by the armor break. But the only way that you can keep up with the fight is you've got to keep baiting out specials, which means that at some point there's no skill involved anymore at all. It's just really hoping that the AI plays ball, you know, and that's the part that I hated. The rotation, got that down fine, that's all good. But it's just the incessant trying to bait out specials, and if Silver Surfer doesn't play ball, if he keeps dexing, even though you're just standing there, you know, without a shield or anything like that, and your armor shattered falls off because he's taking his sweet time not throwing his freaking specials, then that just takes all the fun out of it for me. Yo, Supersonic. What's up? How you doing, my friend? Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the festivities. Silent Sig Stones, signature stones. So once you awaken the champion once, you get 20 levels on their signature ability. And each time you dupe them, you pull them again, you get, for a 6-star, you get 20 more signature levels added to that, right? But there's also standalone items called Sig Stones, which is, you can just use those on the, why are you still unblockable, dude? Get out of here. You can use a Sig Stone instead to boost the signature level and not worry about having to wake up or having to pull a champion out of a crystal again. So based on, you know, each specific character's abilities, some are really good with a very low signature level. Some of them are required or need to have a high signature level to be good. Thing is one of those characters that really benefits from having a lot of signature levels on him. Nerngen says, heavy intercept for 10 seconds stun with sparkles. Not sure if you know, just, oh yeah. Supersonic, cheers. Thank you very much for the sub, my friend. Good to have you. Good to have you. How long did it take me to 100% Act 5? So when Chapter 1 came out, I 100%ed Chapter 1 right when it came out. When Chapter 2 came out, I did completion. I did initial completion. And then just didn't even bother with exploration. Then Chapter 3 came out, and it was like, all right, I'm gonna, since I already did the completion for Chapter 2, I'm gonna do completion for Chapter 3, get the rewards. Then Chapter 4 came out, and I'm like, oh, okay, well then, complete that, get those rewards. Long story short, months. I didn't do it in all one big sitting. It wasn't. Stuff like that isn't fun for me to binge in one sitting. I need to space it out because it's challenging, but like it's manageable. But if you do it in an all one setting, then you know it's just a huge wave of just difficult, annoying, in your face nonsense for hours and hours and hours and hours. It's, to me, that's not fun. Plus Weapon X is also a Quake and Ghost counter. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Quake for sure. Ghost can play around it though. Naren John says, why is Elsa Bloodstone good? Well, my friend, to just wrap it up quick. Shameless plug, I got a number of videos on the channel. Just type in Elsa in the search bar for my channel there, and there's like 5-6 videos kind of just like detailing, painfully details, like why she's amazing. But I really like her kit. She does a huge amount of damage in a very short amount of time. When she's got suicides turned on, she's got a passive degen, which just melts people lickety-split for questing. She can bypass evade mechanics with her cold snap. Plus, she has a huge ramp up. She can do a lot of damage by herself, but her ramp up ability deals even more damage. There's a lot of ways that you can use her in-game to get around a lot of annoying content. Long story short. And even all that stuff aside, she's got some of the smoothest animations in the game, in my opinion. Which makes her a lot of fun to just handle to play, you know. Unlike, say, Morningstar, who just feels slow and clunky and not that good. Not a bad champ, quite the opposite. Very good champ, but just very clunky to play. Just gotta smack Domino around a little bit. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work because I'm unlucky. Man, if she had gotten off that special 2, that'd have been it for me. I would have been toast. Supersonic says, just pulled 6-star Doctor Strange. Not the best way to start the weekend. Not the best way, but not the worst way either. He's not useless. He's not the best Mystic Champ anymore, but he's definitely not useless. He's got his uses still, and really benefits, I think mostly nowadays, as being a synergy champ for other champions too. So, not a bad pull. And if nothing else, you know, always arena points. Yeah, definitely Supersonic, definitely. And her prestige isn't that bad either. She's top 4, top 5 now in the skill class. Which, I mean, is still pretty good. How do I want to do this now? Yeah, let's do it this way. This is not gonna be fun. Yo, what up, Fred? Good to see you, my friend. If Kabam released a sub 10k prestige champ, how much hype do you think there would be for it? I think it would be I think there would be some hype for it, but I think there'd be a lot of like begrudging hype for it. It's like when the Silver Surfer came out, right? Everyone was super excited for the champion because he was Silver Surfer, and then they saw that the prestige was the highest in the game. Which is like, oh, okay, cool. But that was only after they saw what kind of like a boring champ he was to play in the first place. And so people were like, yeah, I mean, he's got great prestige, but there's a lot of that kind of going around. Like begrudging support. Come on. There we go. But I guess it really just depends who it is. Silent says, why is Ghost so good? Well, let me show you. Because you can get through an entire match with a rank 3 Doctor Doom and take no damage. She's amazing. Each time she dashes back, she shrugs off all damaging debuffs, and it gives her Fury and Cruelty, which just adds to her damage. She's got another synergy with Hood, where each time she dashes back, she takes no damage whatsoever, which is a great way to cheese your way and tank a special 3 attack. Plus, she just does a massive amount of damage. Just absolutely, like, dirty, massive amounts of damage. It's really, and it's not hyperbole. It's almost kind of broken how much damage she can do. It's like, oh, yeah, that's just a casual 100,000 special 2. Oh, hey, that's just a casual 200,000 special 2. And that's not just like a one-off, like it takes an entire match to get that once. That's like, no, dude, with just a little bit of ramp up, you're doing that every single time. It's nuts. Yeah, Guido, so long as you're fighting somebody who doesn't have True Strike, then yeah, I'd agree with that. Or Power Game. Naranjan says, how many rank 3 6 stars do I have? 5. I've got Quake, not Quake, Ghost, Sparkles, Stealthy, Elsa, and Thor. And I am very happy with all 5 of those. Thor is immensely fun to play. He gets such a bad rap. Such a bad rap. Supersonic, that is unfortunate. That is true. That is true. But it will happen. It will happen. And, you know, the silver lining to that is that you've got the torch already. Because as soon as you get that one, like, crazy good 6-star champion, then that just really helps get you to the next one, you know? Like, I was, I think, 8 6-stars in before I pulled Wasp for the first time, and she was the first good 6-star I had. And then it took another 5, 6 6-stars till I got my second. But then I'm sitting on 2 amazing freaking 6-star champs, so that's, you know, what, 40% of my roster right there already. It adds up. It adds up. But I mean, at the end of the day, that's the name of the game here, right? This game is focused on being patient and playing the long game. You know, if you want instant gratification, you are more than welcome to get it for huge, massive amounts of money. And then even still, it's all luck. But if you're willing to play the long game, then, I mean, it's still luck, but the odds are much more in your favor. Alright, come on, dude. Hit me. Yeah, there we go. Get out of here, my good dude. Bye-bye. Love it. Love it. Tom, Brian Grant had an excellent point. Like, when they were deciding who was going to be a 6-star and who wasn't going to be a 6-star, right? Like I kind of understand why they aren't going to make Hyperion a 6-star. Why they're not going to make Quake a 6-star. Same reason they didn't make, you know, OG Wolverine a 5-star until recently and Scarlet Witch a 5-star until recently. It's just because those guys are just so overwhelmingly good that to have them at a higher level would break the game. So Ghost is definitely one of those champs, he says, where she's just so game-breakingly good. I'd almost argue that Corvus is the same way too, but hey, stop it. No touchy. I'll get that nonsense off me. There we go. Silence, all 3 of those are amazingly good. According to Seaton, all of those are God tiers, so that is fantastic. And I think so too, for what that's worth. What do I think the number 1 spot in 4-star basic is? That I couldn't tell you. Rank 1 in the featured 5-star, where you wind up getting the whatchamacallit, the badge. That can be immensely, disgustingly high. I can take 2 champs to rank 5 from Warlock, Aegon, and Corvus. Only Aegon is awakened. Well, Aegon for sure. And then I would still probably say Corvus, even though Warlock would be more immediately useful. Because once you get Corvus awakened, even at Sig 1, then you've got it made. You know. So probably Aegon first, burn the resources, probably sit on the second one for a little bit. See if you can't wake up Corvus or find a way to wake him up, whether it's a awakening stone or whatever. But probably Corvus second. And if nothing else, then Warlock, and then just Corvus comes up whenever you do get him awoken. Come on, dude. Yoink. Yoink. I really don't like how long Longshot Special 1 takes to throw. Like, you can't dex back and throw it, because everyone always winds up blocking. Silence says, who is better, me or Brian Grant? Oh, me, definitely. For sure. I prefer frozen grapes, and Brian prefers bananas. It's not that he's wrong, it's just that frozen grapes are better. So, there we go. It's the official barometer of that. So you go on his stream and say that, and he'll be like, Rob who? Plan now is to wait for the Tier 2 Alpha to rank to the 6-star Torch. Very nice. Then do 6-3 completion. Very nice. I think Torch is good for Infinity Man and Mysterio. Yep. Yep. Well, I mean, Torch is pretty much good for just about anybody, especially once you've got that Nova Flame pre-fight turned on. Then, yeah, he's good against just about anybody. Yo! What up, Tristan? Good to see you, my friend. How are you? How the heck are you? Happy Friday. I absolutely agree with you, Supersonic. I would love to get a 6-star Quake. That would be so much fun. It's going to be a real sad day when the 5-star, even at max sig, isn't relevant anymore. Like, I think that's a long time coming still. But whenever they introduce rank 4 6-stars, then I think her time might be getting pretty close to being done. Not that she'll be useless, it's just that she can't deal enough damage to counter that increased health pool within a manageable amount of time. Which I think is exactly what they want. I think that's exactly what they want. You know, Silence, if he's down, then I am down. I know he runs a lot with Legacy. And Legacy is a little bit more talented with incursions than I am. But, you know, if he wants to, then I am 100% down. It depends, Swag. Just say if it's a rerun champ and the cutoff is 40 mil, then the top spot might be anywhere between 80 and 90. You know? Basically, if you're going for the #1 spot, you're going for the title, regardless of who the champ is. You know, some of the scores are like 110, 120 mil, just to be ridiculous. Not worth it in my opinion, but I mean, if you want the exclusive title, then I guess that is worth it for you, huh? My friend says that Domino is good, but such a boring character, and I wouldn't know. She's interesting. She's interesting. I don't like how she relies on needing to have 2 other characters to get her best ability unlocked with that Incinerate on the heavy. So that really takes up a lot of space on your squad. But I mean, otherwise, she's fun to play. She's fun to play. I mean, she's very true to her character, right? So a lot of her best abilities are luck based. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, which makes her very unreliable for clutch situations. You know, is this going to work for me, or am I going to be unlucky and have it not trigger? Doink. Beautiful. Beautiful. I have a rank 4 to 5 and would use a 2 tier 5 on the other. Oh, okay. We'll probably use the 4 to 5 gem first, because that is specifically limited to 5 stars. And then go from there. Get out of here, dude. Laura's busy, guys. Laura's busy. She's enjoying some delicious home-baked cookies, I'm sure. I swear, it's always a pleasure getting to say howdy, but I swear, every time she pops in, we start talking about food and like all the delicious cookies that her mom makes, and I don't know. I just want me some delicious cookies. Which makes me sad because I have no delicious cookies here to eat. So it just makes me very wistful. Which is very true, Supersonic. I mean, the damage output I think is going to be okay. I think the real holdup for that is going to be his health pool. And depending on how squishy he becomes at higher levels. Alright, so it's just figuring itself out. But like, here's my thing. Before they changed dungeons to incursions, right? I would still take in a 4-star Scarlet Witch on the Mystic days. And that would work wonders. Like, I could clear the first 3 or 4 rooms with 4-star Scarlet Witch by herself, you know, and then you'd have to switch over to, you know, your 5s after that, but she could still clear, like, with Zone 7, Map 7, whatever, 4 dungeons by herself, which is fantastic. So, like, those very few select champs are still going to be very useful, yes. It's just going to be a very limited usefulness. And then, you know, the other 160 odd some champions in the game that aren't those amazing god tier characters they're going to be completely useless. That's the unfortunate thing about it. And then effectively you've got a bricked character. Except for like the odd variants that makes them useful again. Speaking of bricked characters, you like how they said that there was going to be a 2-star arena for the Legends event starting up next week? I just think that's adorable because that, you know, sure as anything, they're going to try and sell some of those exclusive 2-star champs again. Like they did a month and a half back. Like, hey, would you like a 2-star Silver Surfer or a 2-star Corvus? It's only useful for this one event right now. But, yeah, feel free to throw like 90 units a pop at it and hope to get lucky. Should I be holding my battle chips for the new event? I'm not sure about that. Alright, Silence. It's been good seeing you, bud. You enjoy the rest of your evening, the rest of your day here, and we'll catch you next time. See you later, bud. About the battle chips, I don't know about that unless you're. Oh, yeah, yeah. I would still say yeah because of the increased gold you could pull out of them. Absolutely, Harshith. 100% agree. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't think that day is close yet. I think maybe mid end next year, maybe we'll start seeing some of that a bit more. Uh, I'm very happy that they've delayed like rank 4 6 stars this long and delayed 7 stars or whatever the next thing is this long. Because I don't think anybody wants that right now. So because of that, then yeah, I mean, we've got these champs locked in place for a good while still, which is very nice. Well, Supersonic, there is that, what, damage or battle bonus, whatever it is, right? So you wind up getting a slight edge as a rank 3 6 star. Um, Cyrute? Sorry if I mispronounced that, bud. Who needs to be awakened? Masakra, Hood, or Drax? I don't think any of them need to be awakened. I think Masakra probably. But of the three, Hood is the most useful. And Hood's awakened ability gets him a bit of power drain after he throws his special 3, which is pretty useful. Or after he comes off of invisibility, I should say. Which is pretty useful. So I would probably say Hood just for pure utility's sake. But, I mean, if it's a matter of using like an Awakening Gem, then I would not use an Awakening Gem on either of those three champs. Save it for somebody potentially a little bit spicier later on. Awesome. Well, that's the other thing though, Paz, too, is that they keep offering 2 stars, but no way to rank them up. I mean, if they're exclusive, okay, that's cool, that's great, then you've got them. And maybe you can awaken them up from, you know, the 2-star awakenings and the solo crystals, right? But yeah, you're never going to get them to like Sig 99. And if you do, maybe you get one of them, not all of them. Swag, you shut up right now, man. You just shut right up. I don't need any of that garbage because you know in the back of your mind that that is very much a possibility. I really hope not, because they haven't dropped any teasers or any hints about any of that for the rest of the year. Like, they're already starting to talk about stuff for next year with like the Legends program and whatnot. So I'm hoping we're in the clear till at least then. Then maybe see about maybe dropping some hints in January about like next summer. But yeah, no, get out of here with that talk. could rank 3 Medusa, take Ultron on 5-4. Yeah, I mean, I would. Medusa is not a bad rank up. Definitely not. Well, I said Hood already because he's got the power reduction once he gets off his invisibility. Drax, I think, has something where it increases his fury, but Drax isn't. He's a very, very vanilla champion by himself. Like, it's like, okay, you could get a little bit extra fury damage off of Drax, but I mean, at the end of the day, he's not doing a lot of damage to begin with, so it's not going to do a whole lot for you. And Masakra off that's on my head, I don't remember. I don't remember. Not gonna lie. I'll be honest. I don't remember Masakras, but aside from being like one of the key domino synergies, like Masakra by himself, he doesn't really, he's not bad, but he doesn't have that really big wow factor either, you know. So like you could awaken him, and you could have fun with him, and he could, you know, serve you well in some places and whatnot, right? But all right, stop it, Reed. It's getting really old, man. Wow. I walked right into that one, didn't I? Alright, this needs to end. This needs to end. Reed's being silly. As I said with Scarlet Witch, though, took out 50% of 70k Doom's health today. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Ha, dexed it that time. Alright, let's proc this. Wow, that was awful. Alright, come here, dude. There we go. There we go, just had to tap into that damage a little bit. Paz, I would love a tier 2 alpha arena. I really would. I mean, my big grand idea, grand scheme is to get rid of the super Ascendant Crystal arena. Still keep the tier 1 alpha, still keep the tier 4 basic, but instead of having the Ascendant Crystal, which nobody wants and nobody needs and no one ever pulls anything good out of anyway, swap that out with a gold arena. Same milestones as the tier 4 basic, so you get 3 stretch goals at the very end, but, you know, if you run the entire arena, put up the 2 million points, then, you know, maybe you get like 1 million gold or something. Nothing that's going to break the bank, nothing that's going to seriously throw off the balance of the game, which is what they always worry about, but still, a little something to at least get you enough gold to rank up a single character, you know? At least another level. Or rank, I guess. Ouch. Special me, bro. Beautiful. Ah, swag. I am trying so hard not to rage on my live streams. I'm trying so hard. That's why I didn't stream any of that Silver Surfer nonsense. I spent way too many hours trying and failing miserably. Nobody needs to see that. Nobody. I agree, Harshith. I agree. Keep them 7 stars way out of the picture. Can you tell me how to dupe one of my 4 stars? Well, the easiest way is to wait for the tier 4 basic arena to come around of, you know, whichever champion you're looking to awaken. The arena is the best and most reliable way to get a character. You just gotta invest the ridiculous amount of time it takes to put up the points to win the champion. But if you do that, you are guaranteed that character. So even though it's a big drag and it's annoying and a huge time suck, it's the most reliable thing in the game right now. Otherwise, it's just a matter of luck, you know? Luck of pulling the right character out of the 4-star crystal, luck out of, you know, getting somebody who you want, who you can use, and then just, you know, hope for the best. But kind of to pair at the point I was talking about earlier, it's that, you know, this is a long game kind of game. You know, you might not get the character you want this week, this month, or like the next 3 months. But 4 months from now, yeah, you might pull them. And then you got to wait a little bit longer to pull somebody else. And a little bit longer after that to pull somebody else. Eventually, you'll get there. But, I mean, now we're talking about, like, you know, Christmas or early next year. Unless you're willing to spend huge amounts of money for that shortcut, which, again, I'm not going to shame anybody for their spending or their lack of. You do you. But, you know, kind of just got to be aware that that's kind of how this sort of free-to-play game sort of works out. Swag, I don't remember. I don't remember if it was a specific standalone video or if it was just something it was talking about on a live stream once. But that is a BG quote. It was something along the lines of like how much, not hate mail he got, but how much like negative feedback he got by saying that Ghost shouldn't be a 6-star. Ouch, stop it. Don't kill me, please. Ouch, come on. Do it. Do it. Save the fight. Do it. Excellent. Ah, that was such a clutch special 3. Such a clutch. Come on. Come on. No. No. No touchy. Yo, what up, PP? Good to see you, my friend. Happy Friday. Welcome to the festivities. Hope the day has found you well, my friend. Namor is a big plus. Supersonic, Namor is always a big plus. Harsha says, one-shot the show-up surfer with Doom and Mr. Fantastic synergy. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, it's the show-up is just so much more fun now that they've adjusted it. Adjusted it where more than just Medusa can fight it. You know? You can actually start using some of the more fun combos. Like, Bishop is a wonderful option for that fight. But he can't survive long enough to take 1.5 million health off of somebody. He can take him off at a lower health pool, but not for the showdown. So it's like stuff like that. Like champs you wouldn't use or see every day are making an appearance, and that's a lot of fun. You know, it's always fun being able to take somebody off the shelf, dust them off, you know, and take them out on the road, take them for a spin. Remember why the one thing they do is cool, you know? Yo! What up, Master Clash? How are you, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the festivities. Welcome to the weekend. What's good with you? What's new? Come on, dude. Come on. Come on. Egg me. No, and Deck's too quick. Special, special, special. Swag says, Rob, if you need help with soloing the Showdown Surfer, you could always watch my solo vid. You know, And just have like the inspiration just wash over, man. I'll channel swag and just absolutely rinse the dude. All right, come on, dude. Thank you. Special, special. Boink, boink. There we go. Beautiful. Will 700,000 arena points be enough to get me the 4-star mojo from arena? And I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know. For the intermediate, for like beginner and intermediate, I don't know. The only reliable places that keep track of arena scores don't keep track of the beginner intermediate brackets. I'd like to say that yes, that would be enough, but I don't have any concrete data to back that up. So the best advice I can give for that is just to do as much as you can and then hope for the best. And you know, just wait and see, which isn't helpful at all. And I'm sorry, but I don't have any info on you for that. Yeah, Map 7 AQ isn't too bad. Map 7 AQ isn't too bad. It definitely amps up by day 5. You know, especially when you start throwing the minis in the mix too. But just depending on how you stagger the daily perks, daily buffs, whatever it's called, it's very manageable. Plus, you get just absolutely sick rewards for it too. So it's worth whatever potions or boosts you need to throw at it to get through it. Yeah, I saw a Karate Mike's video on a 5-star Sig 200 Wolverine, and his regen is gnarly. Like, if they actually offered the Wolverine in Arena or some actual plausible way to get it, he'd be very tempting. Like, the way that they offered him originally is absolute crock, and they should feel ashamed of themselves. But, you know, if he comes back around again, he'd be a lot of fun. I pulled a 6-star Spider-Gwen. I mean, she's got an edge in variant 5. That's a silver lining, right? They never buffed her for the Spider-Verse movie though, and that's a shame. Excuse me. Got a few fun solos with the 4-star Thor on show up. Yeah. I was trying to get Thor going with the showdown, but not enough. Not enough. And Sasquatch could be a potential counter, but all of his ruptures wind up falling off too quickly. Like, you need Surfer with absolutely perfect timing, like throwing specials immediately to keep the ruptures up long enough to do any sort of like meaningful damage. Otherwise, it's not worth it. I mean, heck, the only reason that Medusa is worth it is because of the damage over time bleed effect. Otherwise, she'd be an extremely mediocre option as well. Not yet, Tom. Not yet. It's on my wish list, but not yet. You got it, Swag. Next time I do it, and next time I solo him, I'll definitely know who to thank. Yeah, I'd agree with that, PP. Very cool. You know. thing with Spider-Gwen is that she got completely eclipsed by She-Hulk when both of them got the rework. I don't know why I thought A-Bomb was Joe Fixit for a minute, but I was ready for that Tommy gun to come out. That's not good. Well, boys, I still have, what, 2 weeks? 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that? I needed a good champion to grind for an arena. That's what I need. Like, I'm not going for Thor because I got him the first arena. And I'm not going to go for Dragon Man. And I guess by then it's Professor X, right? But by that point, then it's probably too late. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. I don't doubt it, Tom. I absolutely don't doubt it. It's not that I'm trying to dodge or avoid or just saying that to be nice. I genuinely do want to see it. But unfortunately, my free time for watching shows is very limited. Very limited. So it takes me a minute to get through something, let alone caught up on something. Well, Naranjan, I think OG Thor is still really good. I remember when he was super good before they nerfed him, but he's still remarkably good even still. Again, it's one of those things that, yeah, he's a lot better once you get a lot of signature levels on him. And that's a lot harder to do as a 5-star than as a 4-star, but even still, yeah, he's still very, very good, very fun to play. Actually, while I'm here, yeah. Yeah, so all the Drax's Awaken ability does is just give him a little extra Fury damage, which is, meh. Yeah, but at least with Star-Lord or, well, Star-Lord at least, you've got the Proxima synergy where you can keep the combo with a combo shield. And Gilly 99's got the combo shield built in already, so that much is nice. Ooh, excuse me. Yo, can you rate my account? The in-game name is Gitrahi. Sorry if I mispronounced that. I feel so old. I feel so old. I'm sitting like a good couple feet from the monitor, and it's just like that old grandma meme, like where she's lifting up her glasses to try and see the screen better. I'm like, yeah, well, let's go check it out. 4-star could 9-hit Wonder, could 9-hit Winter Soldier. Yeah. No, I've seen those. I've seen a couple of those videos where they get through a fight like lickety-split. It's extremely impressive. You just gotta have the patience for it. Oh yeah, there you go. I really probably should wear glasses. But it's like one of those things, I still feel like I'm a kid. It's like, I'm going to the optometrist. Yeah, I got my glasses, but I'm not going to wear them. And that's exactly what I say. I got them, I don't wear them, I don't need them. I probably do need them. Womp womp. Which is an extremely childish thing for me to say, because it's not like wearing glasses is a bad thing. But, let's check it out. Search. Make sure I spell it right this time. Dang, dude, that Deadpool X-Force is talking smack. Alright, so you got Namor rank 5, you got Thing rank 5, you got Ghost rank 5, and Stealthier rank 2. Yeah, that is fantastic. That is an A+ account right there. You should feel very, very proud of yourself. Yeah, really solid. Very nice. Go ahead and claim this crystal before I forget. Yeah, with Supersonic, how long did it take you to quake him, though? That's a thing. What do I think OG Thor will go for? Um, Somewhere in the 40 mil range. He's not. I'd be surprised. I'd be very shocked if he goes for 30. But I think probably low 40s, low mid 40s. Because like I said earlier, he's a good champ. Even still, like there's that throwback, like nostalgia bit to him, sure. But he still is very useful, especially Awakened. Uh, and that's not even counting all of the synergies he's a part of now. I wonder how much optometry. Probably a good bit. Well, for the length, the M, I think, the M and the P might score you a couple of points, but it's not like there's like a W or an X or a Z or something for the mad points. Stop it! Stop it! Get out of here, my dude. Pre-nerf Thor is kind of like Ghost nowadays. Like you could just take them in, parry somebody twice, and throw a special, and you would just absolutely destroy everything. And the damage you could get off of that, like I said, is probably the closest thing to it nowadays is Ghost. You got it, Clash. Yeah, a long time. I mean, you did it though. You did it, and yeah, it scored 0 hits. So it's definitely a potion saver if you got the time. And I'm not gonna knock Quake. She's a go-to for Alliance War. It saved me so much stress and trouble and getting around so much stupid nonsense. I'm not a big war kind of guy. Like if you like war, cool, good for you. Me though, if I never had to do another match in war, I would be a very happy camper. Hmm. I think one of the first things I'm doing as soon as like quarantine's lifted again is getting myself to either a chiropractor or at least a masseuse. I'm just ridiculously stiff. I need someone to straighten me out. Crack my neck. Alright, come on. Got that, got that. Got that, and down. Beautiful. Well, for playing this arena casually, it's working out really good. I'm well on my way to getting to that 1 to 10% range. Still got another day and a half too. I don't think Scarlet Witch is overpowered now anyway. Don't get me wrong, I think the 5-star once she is released into the game is going to be absolutely gnarly. But I don't think she's going to be broken. Not by a long shot. There's so many counters to Scarlet Witch out there now. Between, you know, nodes like Dulled that reduce the crit damage she can do. The ridiculous amount of poison immune champions out there. Not to mention, you know, Void exists now, and that's just, like, Scarlet Witch is just food for that guy. Get out of here. Dang it. That having been said, when she's out, I'm going to be super excited and hope to get lucky because it'd be so cool to get to play her again. And since she's a 5-star, you can actually take her into, like, Act 6, Act 5, Act 6. And actually see what she can really do now, you know? Back when well, they need to buff Doctor Strange again because Hyperion's power gain blows pre-nerf Doctor Strange's power gain out of the water. Plus, they've come up with Arcus now, which is like Hyperion Light. So it's not like an obscene power gain is unheard of nowadays. I mean, if they were to do that though, hair on my face. If they were gonna do that though, they need to change it back to the old model too, where Doctor Strange was still running before he started flying. Just for the lulz. Yo, what up, Willis? Good to see you, my friend. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, but that's the catch, PP. That's the catch. He was never overpowered. I think the combination of Doctor Strange's power gain with the perfect block synergy is the reason he got nerfed. Like, if they just took care of the perfect block synergy and left him alone, I think that would have solved Kabam's issue with him. Because I'm not going to lie, that's how I wound up cheesing my way through Realm originally. Is with a 3-star Doctor Strange and the perfect block synergy. Because I didn't have Star-Lord. You kidding me? That was for the whales. Yeah, suddenly, all of a sudden, he just started levitating and he's never stopped. I don't get it. Like, he hit Doctor Strange and he plants himself on the ground, but otherwise, yeah, he's just floating all hither and yon. It's that cape, man. Gotta get me one of those magic flying capes. Come on, dude. Thank you. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Perfect. Now I got the Fury. Come on. Thank you. Now, oh, well, now you're dead. Got knocked out before I get that second Fury. Son of a gun. Yo, Iron Patriot. How you doing, bud? And different AC's back. What's up, AC? I think Black Widow should be buffed, but I don't think she should be 100. Well, no, I'll say this. I think Black Widow should be restored back to having 100% ability accuracy reduction, with the exception of mutants. Or inversely, have it be like 90% reduction for everybody. Nothing for mutants and 100% for science. Because I do think that her ability accuracy needs a buff, but I think if you do it 100% all the time for everybody all the time, it could potentially turn too much into a cheese. Oh yeah, no doubt, Tom. It was fun. It was fun. So it's fun seeing Tilda Swinton and something too. That's so weird to say. Black Widow's damage sucks. That's so weird. She used to be so OP. That special 2 was like one of the best specials in the game. It just deals so much damage. Nowadays, yeah, I mean, you're right, but it's how the mighty have fallen. Come on, my dude. Special me. Special me. Come on. Thank you. See, but then PP, if that's how it works, then Doctor Strange would be like, he'd effectively be Snape, right? In that he'd be playing ball and he would still give the Infinity Stone to Volder Thanos, but he was doing it on purpose because he's actually a good guy, even though he is, you know, making the villain super powerful. Poor Rocket. I still like Rocket though. Rocket is the only plausible champ to have a natural class immunity against buffed Magneto. Because nobody likes Yondu and nobody has Star-Lord really as a 6-star. That which just leaves Rocket. How many more of these do we got? We got this and then 2 more teams. Getting there. Getting there. I'm going to run through the rest of the 6-stars here and then probably call it a night after that. So it's a little bit more than a 5-minute warning, but still. Call that the 5-minute warning right there. The sustainability, I think, is the key thing there. Utility I disagree with, but sustainability absolutely. I think the utility after the Magneto buff is going to be just that, that he's not hashtag metal. Plus, he can get an armor up too, which makes him a havoc counter as well. Especially with all the crazy crit damage he does, having that armor up is super useful. Stop it. Stop it. Get out of here. Yeah, or if she had a synergy with White Widow and that actually did something, that would be fun. Like, she's got the synergy with Quake that boosts ability accuracy, which is kind of like a cheating way of working around the new limit that they put on her, but still. No, it's active. It's active. Well, because the thing is, he's got 3 different armors, right? One of those armors is an active armor. I forget which one, though. Peter Potter. I love it. I love it. I would watch that in a heartbeat. Naren John saying he wants to appreciate checking out of the account. Sure thing. It'll be the last one of the night though. N-E-R-A-N. There we go. Colossus, Sparkles, very nice. Starkey, very nice, and Ronin, one of my personal favorites. I think it's a very solid account. It's a very solid account. I think you got a lot of the right champs ranked up to help clear a lot of content, and I think it's definitely a very positive up and coming account. 100% agree with you on the rank 5 for Colossus there. That's fantastic. Some people might give you flack for Ronin, but don't listen to them because they're full of it. Ronin is immensely useful for not only just proccing the bleeds, but then just shrugging debuffs too. So, yeah, really solid there. Very nice. So then does the physical resist armor up not count as a regular armor up, or? I thought it did. I could be mistaken. I'm not super well versed on Rocket anymore. Outside of just, the basic mechanics. There we go. Yeah, Ronin's fun. Especially if you pair him up with a White Widow, a dead White Widow. Then yeah, his bleed output is just amplified tenfold. Plus I like having the Awakened ability. Gives him that evade just in case you mess up a dex or something. Nomar, how are ya? Welcome to the stream, good to see you. Happy Friday. Hope everything's going well for you here this week. What are my thoughts on Crossbones? Just got him as a 5-star. I think Crossbones is pretty underrated. Pretty underrated. The fact that he doesn't hit with critical hits has actually become extremely useful in game. Extremely useful. Like only a couple champs can do that. Like Gilly99 can do that, and Red Guardian can do that. So the fact that Crossbones can is super useful. Plus, you can shrug debuffs off as well, which is pretty nice. Overall, yeah, very solid pull. Very solid pull. All right, come on, my dude. Come on, come on. There we go. Doink. I'll have to test that again, just to make sure. Alright, guys, this is gonna be the last one for the night. Before I get too far along. Let's see who else is streaming tonight. See if we can't get a raid going, huh? I know Brian Grant's got his stream going here and sometime in the next half hour. It's always fun getting to sit in and see him do his thing. But otherwise, you got Sarge. Yeah, it's just Sarge. Me and Sarge. Let's go say hey, huh? We'll do it this way. Matt says, hey Rob, got good news. Well, I like good news. What's your good news, man? Took my Doom to rank 5? Heck yeah. That is very good news. Big congrats. Enjoy that crazy damage, that stupid prestige, and all that amazing rank 5 Doom awesomeness. He's so fun to play. Get out of the way of his stupid spinny attack. Do a spinny attack of my own. Boink. That's alright. Unawakened Doom is still like 85-90% as awesome as Awakened Doom. You're just missing out on the shock, that's all. Still an immensely fun champ to play and very strong too. Solid with the power control. Incinerate packs a punch. Should have thrown the heavy attack. Or the special one for the heal block. Oh well. Yeah, no heals for you. Bad magic. Cool. Alright, so screen's gonna spaz out a little bit, do its thing, but there we go. Alright guys, that is gonna do me for tonight. That is gonna do me for tonight. I wanted to say a big thank you though to you guys for hanging out here the last couple hours. Glad the internet decided it wanted to work today. It's worked out pretty good. So I'm putting in Sarge's stream right there in the comments box. This is the handle for the raid. I'm going to be stopping over there saying howdy, and I do hope that you guys will do the same. Sarge is a good guy. There's that. All right. Let's see, what do I got here? Well, if I could ask you guys to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, because each and every bit of that does help me out immensely, as the channel is in the home stretch. I'll get into the first 1,000 subscribers, which is a huge milestone. Couldn't have done it without you guys, and I'm so very thankful for everybody who's subbed already. So each and every bit really does help. So thanks in advance. Like I said at the top, I got videos already uploaded into YouTube that are going to be airing here over the next couple of days, plus a couple in the editing bay. So plenty of stuff coming down the pipe still. I do plan on streaming tomorrow night. What I'm going to be streaming, I've got no idea. I'm going to play it by ear. But stay tuned for that. And until next time, everyone, take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. And be well, everybody.